Hi, Vanquished Angel here again, and today's tip is lighting and energy efficiency. Now, you probably think you already know this, and some of this you probably already do, but it's surprising how many people don't actually think of a lot of this stuff. So when I moved into this apartment, my light fixture here had about 4 lights in it. That's not needed. This is a tiny little room in an efficiency apartment. I don't need a searchlight everywhere I go. And so a lot of people are like, well, they need more lighting, and people are like, well, whatever. So what I did when I replaced it was I got a fan fixture with one light socket only, and it kind of hangs down, and you can kind of see that a little bit. It's all glowy, so you can't really tell too well. But sorry about that. So and then I use LED lights. Okay. Now, so I find the wattage, the high enough one that gives off enough light that I can see in here just fine. And so for me, this one was 4 watts 40 equivalent, but it's a small room. I don't need anything, I don't need anything more than that. And this is where a lot of people have issues. They may use the LED lights or the compact fluorescent lights, which, by the way, are outdated. But then they have 5 or 6 lights in a tiny little room, and then they have them all on at once because they just need that much light. You don't need that much light. So today's tip is to figure out how much light you actually need in a room, how many sockets you actually need. And yes, people rent apartments or rent houses, and they can't always replace the light sockets, but you can leave some unscrewed. I do that in my bathroom vanity. I have a light bulb in there. They're just unscrewed so they're not on. That way they're not using electricity. I did this in my other room over here too. It also has the same fan fixture, and it has one light in it because that's all that's needed. So I went down from having six lights to just 2. All right, and then obviously you're going to want to use LED lights. Now, these cost more, like maybe $10 up to some that I've bought because I like to buy the higher end ones. They're a little bit less wattage. You don't need to buy the higher end ones, but they are always worth it to spend a little bit more on because, one light at 4 watts beats one light at 60 or one light at whatever the compact fluorescent one would have been, 12 or 15 watts. And maybe it's splitting hairs, but these lights have lasted me forever, years. They're great, they're wonderful, and it's worth it in the end. All right, have a good day.